everyone, in this video we are going to learn about marital rapes. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. The word rape has been derived from the term rapio, which means to seize. Rape is therefore forcible seizure or the ravishment of women without her consent by force, fear or fraud. Marital rape refers to rape committed when the perpetrator is the victim's spouse. The lack of consent is the essential element and need not involve physical violence. Marital rape is considered a form of domestic violence and sexual abuse. Although historically sexual intercourse within marriage was regarded as a right of spouses. Now coming to the laws related to marital rapes, the definition of rape, which is codified in section 375 of Indian Penal Code, includes all forms of sexual assault involving non-consensual intercourse with a woman. However, exception 2 to section 375 exempts unwilling sexual intercourse between a husband and a wife over 15 years of age. Section 375's definition of rape thus immunizes such acts from prosecution. India is one of the 36 countries that still have not criminalized marital rape. Hence, marital rape is viewed as a rape just if the spouse is under 15 years old and the seriousness of punishment is milder. There is no lawful security agreed to the spouse after the age of 15, which is against human rights directions. According to Indian Penal Code, the cases wherein the spouse can be criminally arraigned of an offence of marital rape is when the wife is between 12 to 15 years of age and the offence is punishable with imprisonment up to 2 years or fine or both. When the spouse is underneath 12 years old, the offence is culpable with detainment of either portrayal for a term which might not be under 7 years but rather may reach out to life or for a term stretching out up to 10 years and should likewise be subject to fine. But again, rape of wife above 15 years in age is not punishable. As of now, women in India who experience and wish to challenge sexual violence from their husbands are currently denied state protection as the Indian law in section 375 of Indian Penal Code has a general marital rape exemption. This establishes a point that once married, a wife does not have right to refuse sex with her husband. This allows husbands' right of sexual access over their wives in direct contravention of the principles of human rights and provides husbands with a license to rape their wives. Some progress towards criminalization of domestic violence against the wife took place in 1983 when section 376A was added in the Indian Penal Code, which criminalized the rape of a judicially separated wife. It was an amendment based on the recommendation of the Joint Committee of the Indian Penal Code Amendment Bill 1972 and the Law Commission of India. The committee rejected the contention that marriage is a license to rape. According to my view, Indian Constitution and the society has attained a vast change in the past 5 to 7 years, such as recognition of LGBTQ community, taking a strong stand for women in Sabarimala case, triple talaq. Society has also normalized sex education and many. These acts give us hope that marital rapes also have the possibility to take form of a rigid law protecting women of all age. Even though it is hard for many women to fight against their family and raise such an intimate issue to the light of law, it is also crystal clear that changes do not originate from a bed of roses. It has become very important to make such a law on marital rapes which breaks a fact that customs or any acts that is said to hold sanctity in our society is no longer considered sacred at the moment right away when it deprives one's fundamental right or liberty. The general holiness of that particular act should not lighten the arguments or impose commands and assumed consent to any behavior. It should also take into account that such laws must not be misused by women, leading to innocent spouses getting punished. Marital rape without a doubt is a violation of women's right to dignity and well-being, and thus for a progressive country to thrive, a law should be brought into place. So guys, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like this video, comment your views and feedbacks, subscribe to Let's Click for more legal stuff.